Good day everyone, this is Sir Melvin Desilio Molino, grade 9 MAPI teacher of Dolores Macasait National High School, located at Villa Catrina Subdivision, Pahinga Norte, Candelaria, Quezon.
Dances and dance mixers. What are social dance mixers, and dance sports? Social dance is a category of dance that have a social function and context. A group dance or couple dance for social and usually recreational purposes. Ballroom dances, a formal casual dance, involves a set of partners. Dance mixers is a kind of party participations dance in social setting that involve changing partners as the integral part, while dance sport is what used to be referred to as a competitive ballroom dance, a combination of sport and dance. How are they different from each other, related to each other? They are different in terms of music and dance steps. These dance help us improve our physical fitness and also increase our physical and mental functioning. Activity A, picture analysis. In 3 to 5 sentences, write your thoughts about the following pictures. Write your answers on the space provided for you. Based on what I observed, number 1 is maybe an example of dance sport. It shows the harmony of the couple or partners while dancing. They also have care and respect for each other while dancing. It results a smooth and clean performance. In picture number 2 and 3, it may be an example of social dance. It shows that they hurting each other while dancing. There will be a bad relationship with them and it may ruin their performance. Activity B, short composition. Answer the following questions about dance etiquette. Explain briefly but substantially. Write your answers on the space provided. What happens if there is no decency and respect in a ballroom and social dancing activity? It may ruin their performance and hurt each other physically or mentally. How should learners behave and perform in a certain social dancing activity? Never blame or disrespect your partner and think what may happen on the dance floor before, during, and after the performance. Why should learners care about dance etiquette? Because it is important to keep your performance smooth and clean. It also helps you to avoid offending or upsetting a partner and other dancers. It results a good relationship to everyone.
Social dances is a dance category that have a social function and context. Ballroom dances is a formal social dancing for couples. Dance mixers is a dance in a social dance that involves in changing partners. Dance sport is a performance in a ballroom dance. How are they different from each other, related to each other? They are different from each other because of techniques of how the way they dance it, styles of movement, and the tempo. They are related to each other because they are often danced merely to socialize and for entertainment. Activity A, picture analysis. The picture I see is a shadow of a couple dancing. They are performing a ballroom dance. Picture B. My thoughts about this picture is the couple didn't wear a proper suit for dancing and I thought they were just playing. Picture number 3. With this picture, I think couple are dancing with affection. Activity P, short composition. What happens if there is no decency and respect in a ballroom and social dancing activity? It will look ugly and dull in the eyes of people watching, and there's no socialization in the dance. How should learners behave and perform in a certain social dancing activity? If there's a mistake, don't blame his or her and concentrate to your partner. Why should learners care about dance etiquette? Because it helps you keep the peace and avoid getting into conflicts with other dancers.
Social dance and dance mixers. What is social dance? Social dance is a category of dances that have a social function and context. Social dance are intended for participation rather than performance. It can be led and followed with relatives. Is what are ballroom dance? Is a formal dance for couples. What are dance mixers? Is a kind of participation dance in a social dance setting that involves changing partners as an integral part. What are dance sport? Is a competitive ballroom dancing as contrasted to social or exhibition dancing. In the case of wheelchair dance sport, at least one of dancers is in wheelchair. How are they different from each other, related to each other? They are different because they have their own genre. All of them are related to socialization. These dances cannot be possible without interaction with your partner in the dance, may it be personal or in a professional way. Activity A. Picture analysis. Number 1. They are dancing ballroom. The couple is dancing calmly and beautifully. Number 2. The couple is dancing hip-hop dance. Number 3. They happily dancing. They feeling the beat of the music. They are also enjoying their time as they feel the beat of music. Activity B. Short composition. What happens if there is no decency and respect in ballroom social dancing activity? If there is no decency and respect at ballroom social dancing activity, this will spoil the atmosphere and may visitor will no longer feel at ease and at home in the ballroom hall. B. How should learners behave and perform in a certain social dancing activity? Be considerate of other couples. Exercise good floor craft. Do not cut other couples off. Why should learners care about dance etiquette? Social dance etiquette is important because it helps you fit in the social dance crowd and makes social interaction easier.
Social dancing when two people attend a dance party and just mix with strangers to enjoy dancing together. Ballroom dancing, essentially a generic reference to any form of dancing where two people join together a partnership. Dance mixers, for example, giving a number without telling anyone, do you know, or even knowing ahead of time. Dance sport, the participants athletes rather than dancer, and they have unshared in other Olympic style rule that lift these two philosophies had divided competitive landscape but ultimately has also created variety. Next. How are they different from each other? Related to each other? Social dancing is a dance together based on the social basing on the social context and function. Ballroom dance is a type of social dance wherein its performed partner and pairs enjoy socially. Dance mixer is a social dance where the participation of the paired dancer involves changing of partner and it's done choreographically or randomly. Dance sport is an act of combining dance and sports into one where it promotes physically and mental fitness and social relationship. All of them are related to socialization. This dance cannot be possible without interaction with your partner in dance, maybe professional or informational way. Activity 1. Picture analysis. In 3 to 5 sentences, write your thoughts about following picture. Write your answer in the space provided for you. I think in this picture number 1, the dance performed complete or for an occasion. and they are wear fancy clothes. So I can see this one maybe for a formal dance. Number 2. Here in the second picture, and they are wearing casual clothes but they are dance with partner. So I think in this picture with freestyle dance or with relatives or friends. Number 3. Here in the third picture, they are wearing formal shirts and they are look couples. I think they are dancing like dance mixers. Activity B. Short composition. Answer the following question about dance etiquette briefly but substantially. Write your answer in the space provided. What happened if there no decency and respect in ballroom social dancing activity? There will be no etiquette between the attendees and this will never be socialization. Dance performed in social gatherings in any given space. Letter B. How should learners behave and perform in certain social dancing activity? Never blame your partner and be considerate of other couples. And this is, why should learner care about dance etiquette? It helps you avoid offending or upsetting your partner and other dancers.
What are social dances, ballroom dance, dance mixer, dance sport? Social dances is kind of dance that you have to socialize with others, and this dance is intended to be participation rather than performance. Ballroom dance is a set of partner and they are enjoying the dance both socially and competitively. This dance is all about enjoyment in dance floor. Dance mixer is also social dance but they're exchanging partner integral part. Dance sport is a competitive than ballroom dancing. It contrasts to socials or exhibition of dancing. How are they different from each other or related to each other? They're different to each other because they have different steps and rules in the form of dancing, also different categories, and they're related to each other because they all about social dancing. They have part of socialized in dancing. Write your thoughts about the following picture. The first picture shows that right posture, footwork, and hip action. The partner have a connection with each other. They're focused on what they are doing and they are dancing well. Picture number 2. The partners are doing right. I think that it may lead them to accident because of the wrong posture that they all dancing. It has possibility for them to fall down and get injured. It seems like they need more practice. Last 3. The last picture made me smile. It's like the boy don't want to dance but the girl keep convincing him. They are so cute. They are so cute. What happens if there is no decency and respect in a ballroom social dancing activity? If there is no decency and respect in aspect of dancing like ballroom and social dancing, is the activity will no longer preserve and the people will not value this kind of social dance. How should learners behave and perform in the certain social dancing activity? Learners should behave and perform in certain activities like they should focus and know why they are performing the social dancing and the importance of it. Why should learners care about that etiquette? Learners should care about that etiquette because if they didn't know the etiquette, they cannot perform well. Their positivities that they can lose their performance if they didn't know the etiquette.
What are social dances? Ballroom dances, dance mixers, dance sport. Social dances are communal dances performed in any social gatherings in any given space. Social or ballroom dances are different from dance sports because the latter is player in nature and are primarily intended to widen one's social horizon for recreation and fitness. Dance mixers are social dances which allow group of performers to change partners periodically while dancing to allow chance to get to know other members of the performing group. Dance sport is the activity that combines the sport and dance and that allows the participants to improve physical fitness and mental well-being, to form social relationships, and to obtain results in competition at all levels. Number 2. How are they different from each other, related to each other? Social dance is a dance category basing on the social context and functions. Activity A. Picture analysis in 3 to 5 sentences. Write your thoughts about the following pictures. Write your answer in the space provided for you. First picture. This picture, I think it is a New York. This is a kind of a step in ballroom dancing. Now, second picture. This picture, I think it is a dance for they are feeling happy, they look happy. 3. Third picture. This picture, I think, is a dance to love each other. Activity B. Short composition. Answer the following questions about dance etiquette briefly but substantially. Write your answer in the space provided. What happens if there is no decency and respect in a ballroom social dancing activity? The social dancing activity will be dull and there is no socialization in the said activity. How should learners behave and perform in a certain social dancing activity? Social dance etiquette is important because it helps you fit in the social dance crowd and makes social interaction easier. Why should learners care about dance etiquette? Because dance etiquette is the one way to prevent accidents and dance properly and gracefully.
Social dance and dance mixers. What are social dance, ballroom dance, dance mixers, dance esport? Social dance is a category of dance that have a social context. Ballroom dancing is a partnership dance where couples expressing the characteristic of music. Dance mixers is a kind of participation dance in a social dance setting that involves changing partners as an integral part. And dance sport is competitive ballroom dancing as contrasted to social dancing. How are they different from each other, related to each other? Different in dances and beats. Activity A. Picture analysis. Ballroom dance is a set of partner dance which are enjoyed both socially and competitively around the world, mostly because of its performance and entertainment aspects. Ballroom dance may refer at its widest definition to almost any recreational dance with a partner. However, with the emergence of dance competition, sway describes a dancer's body position in which the entire body gracefully deflects from the vertical, normal away from the direction of movement and chance to end detail and different various dance figures. Sway may be an element of both stationary. Activity B. Short composition. What happens if there is no decency and respect in a ballroom social dancing activity? There would never be a proper dance and program. How should learners behave and perform in a certain social dancing activity? They should behave necessarily formal in a certain social activity. Why should learners care about dance etiquette? Because dance etiquette is the one way to dance properly and gracefully.